Good day everyone, I am Videssa Willop J. Ponya, a BS Ed 1C student, and today I am going to talk about the 9 principles of effective communication. According to Michael Osborn, there are 9 principles of effective communication. He claims that communication must meet certain standards for effective communication to take place. The first one is clarity. Clarity makes speeches understandable. Fuzzy language is absolutely forbidden, as are jargons, cliché expressions, euphemisms, and doublespeak language. So, in order to achieve effective communication, your message must be understandable by the one you are communicating with. It tells exactly what you want, and clarity improves communication and engagement. The next principle is concreteness. Concreteness reduces misunderstandings. Messages must be supported by facts such as research data, statistics, or figures. To achieve concreteness, abstract words must be avoided. Concreteness reduces misunderstanding, so in communicating, you should be specific, definite, and vivid rather than being vague and general. To establish concreteness, you must make a contact and avoid opinions and provide specific details on what you are communicating with. The third principle is courtesy. Courtesy builds goodwill. It involves being polite in terms of approach and manner of addressing an individual. Say, for example, in business communication, practicing courtesy will build a strong communication and you will be able to gain the trust of your employees, at the same time, your customers. So the next one is correctness. Daring mistakes in grammar obscures the meaning of a sentence. Also, the misuse of language can damage your credibility. To achieve correctness, you must verify your spelling, use appropriate punctuation marks, check the names, places, dates, and evaluate the whole appearance of your work. In short, always proofread your work. Fifth principle of effective communication is consideration. Messages must be geared towards the audience. The sender of a message must consider the recipient's profession, level of education, race, ethnicity, hobbies, interests, passions, advocacies, and age when drafting or delivering a message. Say, for example, you've been invited to be a guest speaker with the audience of elementary pupils. So, you must create a speech that is appropriate for the age of those elementary pupils. And consideration simply means empathy, or you're empathizing or putting your own shoes on their places. The next one is creativity. Creativity in communication means having the ability to craft interesting messages in terms of sentence structure and word choice. So having this ability could make a boring conversation or communication into a fun one, and it is best to connect to a certain target audience. The seventh principle of effective communication is conciseness. Simplicity and directness help you to be concise. Avoid using lengthy expressions and words that may confuse the recipient. So being concise only means that you should provide an info about the topic or idea in just few words. And being concise means being mindful of your choice of words. So to be concise, you must not use highfalutin words. So we're close to the last principle, but before that, the eighth principle of effective communication is cultural sensitivity. Today, with the increasing emphasis on empowering diverse culture, lifestyle, and races, and the pursuit for gender equality, cultural sensitivity becomes an important standard for effective communication. So, to be able to be a cultural sensitive person, you must search knowledge about the cultures of others, being aware of your own biases and also your own culture, and to take time to ask instead of making generalizations or assumptions. Go! The ninth principle of effective communication, captivating. You must strive to make messages interesting to command more attention and better responses. You may not know, maybe one of your audience will turn into a fan someday. This will create a long-lasting effect towards your audience. So that sums up the 9 effective principles of communication by Michael Osborn. For further knowledge, please try to search the link provided in the PowerPoint presentation.